Good evening, it's Adam here again with another quick instant movie review for you. So, in a moment you're going to see a review of the latest film from Working Title called Polite Society. This film opened the Gold Coast Film Festival tonight and I went and took my mum. I didn't give a big shout out to the directors and the stars of the film, so I'd like to take this opportunity to say a big congratulations to Nida Manzoor, who is the first-time writer-director of a motion picture, this being The Polite Society, and to Ritu, Arya, who plays one of the sisters in this, and to Priya, Kansara, who is going to be a massive rising star. So big ups to this ladies on this film, and here's my review. Enjoy. Good evening, it's Adam and Mum.
Good evening.
And tonight we saw the opening film for the Gold Coast the Gold Coast Film Festival here at Hodder on the Gold Coast, and that film was Polite Society, which is a film. Do you want to do the synopsis, Mum?
Well, it's a film about a young woman and her sister. And her sister's a failed artist, and she herself has ambitions to be a stunt woman. Her sister falls into the old trap of the arranged marriage, which is a shock to everybody.
I'm trying to do it to me too.
I know, that's right, but that failed. Anyway, her sister falls into the trap, and her younger sister, who is this potential stunt woman, tries to talk her out of it because she's not sure this is the right thing for her sister. And in the end, she realizes it's definitely not the right thing for her sister. So she tries to somehow sabotage the marriage. That's basically the plot.
That sounds pretty good. So this is from, this is a debut feature from a up-and-coming director who's worked on done a bit of television. And this is her first feature film. How would you describe this film? Would you describe it as a what genre?
There was comedy.
There
was probably drama, and probably a bit of there was martial arts, so it's action.
Yes.
Would you say?
Very much so.
Yeah, action.
I think this is a fusion of a Jackie Chan film mixed with a Bollywood Kickass feature film. All with a side offering of Quentin Tarantino editing and shooting styles.
And of course, let's not forget the ever-present wicked mother-in-law.
Absolutely. Now, I think this is an essential film for any good motion picture, to have a wicked mother-in-law.
You're planning to get married, go and check out this mother-in-law.
That's right, because she is the business. She is the business.
That's right.
So this film has two rising stars in the making, no doubt, and look, this is just a really good, fun night out. It's a heightened reality. I think you'd have to go into this film knowing that what you're walking into is something which is not, is more like a comic book strip rather than anything based on any fact fiction or anything like that. I mean, you've got people who are doing kung fu out of nowhere, school corridors getting bashed up and teachers turning a blind eye and not having anything worrying about it. Sisters fighting in the house, destroying doors and cupboards, and mum just saying, can you just clean up after you've finished and come downstairs for dinner. So it's one of those films you have to suspend your disbelief very much so.
Tongue-in-cheek.
Very, very tongue-in-cheek. So unlike films like Kickass that have a little bit of extreme violence, or The Kingsman or that sort of thing, it's almost like they're living in a dream state in this film.
It's not truly Bollywood.
It's not, definitely not. There's only one real dance sequence in the whole film. There's more impressive fight choreography in this film than anything else. So it's very light, it's very fluffy, it's not going to hurt you. The fight scenes are, they are quite brutal, but there's not a lot of bloodletting. So I think it's a pretty firm sort of PG film. I don't think it's really going to hurt anyone watching it. And does it have a moral? I don't think it does. Don't ever trust the wicked stepmother.
I was going to say, it's that wicked stepmother again. I tell you, I'm going to start a club. I'll start a club.
No, that's good. Well, and here's the patron.
Wicked mother-in-laws.
Here's the patron.
Wicked mother-in-laws.
Here's
But
the
this
patron.
one is a doozy. This one is a doozy. Yeah.
She is a doozy.
She is a doozy.
So what would you give Polite Society out of 10?
I know it's been praised by everybody, and everybody was quite excited about it tonight.
It's a full house tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I think myself, I'd give it 7.5.
Oh, I think you're being very generous. I would probably give it I'd probably be closer to a 7.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah, I think it's just going to wash over you very nicely.
Yes.
There's some excellent performances in this. There is some very, very good performances. It's a little bit uneven, and it's hyper real, and it almost makes for a good TV show, almost movie.
Well, put it like this: everyone's going to be checking out to make sure their mother-in-law, potential mother-in-law, doesn't have some evil plot in mind when selecting the daughter, potential daughter-in-law.
People might use this as a reference guide.
Possibly. Possibly.
Who knows? Who knows?
And if there's a security man on the door with a gun and the mother-in-law's put in there, then you need to be very wary.
There is some serious problems. So when you get a chance, check this out. It's a working title production. You know, for the guys who brought you Four Weddings and a Funeral and Love Actually and all those films. So it's that style.
Very good.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thanks for coming, Mum. Bye, everyone.